Alright, good morning. It is 9 a.m. just heading to Cohen Ford to look for that charge pipe for Kevin's truck. Mark ordered it yesterday morning and has one sitting on the counter for us. So it's about 8 minutes away, so we're gonna head down there, get that.
At the stop sign, turn left onto South Havana Street.
And then we'll head to the show. The show starts at noon, so we need about an hour or so to get final setup and power hooked up to the Delorean booth. So we will head to Ford and we'll see you there. Okay, so it is 11 o'clock roughly Friday at the Spokane Custom Speed Car Show. We are going to do a walk around live on Facebook while I record for the YouTube channel. So we've brought out Kevin's truck this year, and this is one of his first builds. He built this as a memorial build for his late father. So yeah. So it's got some stuff on the dash, hard to see in this light, but some stuff on the dash, and then behind the seat. Chandel, can you fold that seat forward? Just, yeah, if you just fold it forward. So in the back too, it says, because on the dash it says something about this is just for you, Dad, and then behind the seat it says, but the subs are for me. So anyway, that's the truck we brought this year. So it's been built for many years, but we keep adding things here and there, and this year kind of one of the last things was the tires and wheels and brakes. It still had drum brakes on it in the rear, and just a 6-bolt disc brake conversion in the front, so just like an 11-inch rotor, maybe even 10. So now we've went to 14-inch Willwoods all the way around and 20-inch rims and tires. So the rear, we're going to actually get a smaller tire size for height. We're not too happy with the overall look of how high the rear is, because this truck isn't C-notched. So this is air out in the rear right now. And with that tire size, it does sit pretty high. So we'll look at maybe doing a square setup again, which would be the same front size tire on the rear. So that's the plan there. So that's the truck we brought. And then right next to it here is the BC Delorean setup, the Toyota that we brought, and the time machine. So everything is pretty much set up for the show. So today is going to be from the first movie. So he's got the lightning rod on there. So that's the BC Delorean setup. Pretty much done. Brandon will be here later today, and I think he'll probably dress up as Marty. Yeah, and then tomorrow they'll probably do its number 2, and then Sunday number 3, I would assume, maybe, I'm not sure. So yeah, real cool setup. Now we'll get to walking around the show. Kind of a neat, kind of like a used car setup they got here. Or car lot, maybe not. Yeah, it does say used car, so yeah, car lot setup. Kind of a neat display. Next to it we got a GTO 64. Another nice display. It's neat when people add more to it, kind of like BC Delorean. They always have props with it, not just the vehicle. It's pretty cool. So this 29 Ford has some really unique wheels on it. These were Curtis Speed wheels. Really nice one-off wheel. We were talking about this yesterday with JF, and his son actually mentioned it would have been cool to have a Jag rear end with these wheels, because it would have been wide open. You wouldn't have seen the adapters and brakes behind it. But yeah, that's a pretty cool car. Couple cars over here where the blue truck is. So yeah, we'll kind of work our way around here. There's lots to see. Kindig's cars here too. We've seen in Detroit last year. So we'll get over there and check out that area today, I think. And I'll probably do something like this each day. During this show, if you subscribe or you're already a subscriber and comment on any of our YouTube videos, you'll be entered in a swag pack giveaway. So comment Spokane in any of our YouTube videos and that'll get you entered for a swag pack giveaway, which we'll draw next week sometime. So yeah. Hell's Gate Hot Rods. How's it going, guys?
Hi.
It's always neat to see things like this. I always like bringing things in raw metal. Yeah. We were actually beside this guy last year. He does a bunch of cool engraving. So, pretty cool stuff. What do we got here? Plymouth Savoy? What do you got, even Savoy? Yeah. Huh, it's a Plymouth. Pretty cool car. Nicely done. Aluminum big block Hemi. Couple of bugs. It's like a Pro Street El Camino over there. It's got bars under the bumper and massive tires. So this is kind of what we were stuck with on Kevin's truck before with a 6-bolt. Well, actually these are 5-bolt, but these are multi-spoke, and you can only get multi-spoke wheels for 6-bolt wheels, like a minimum of 6 spokes. So going to 5-bolt was able to clean that up. But these actually look pretty good with the multi-spoke on the 5-bolt even. What do we got over here? I've seen this car before, I think. Super cool. Super cool Roadrunner. Hay dirt, they call it. Lots of green going on here. It's the wagon here. All right, and they always do a bit of a BMX display here too, which is cool. They had a bunch of bikes like this at Detroit last year as well. Okay, so this is one of the main halls. So we'll get in here, and right away on the right is the Kindig car, so we'll head over there and take another look at it. I seen it in Detroit last. So yeah, this is kind of the car of 2024, 2025. Kind of has won everything it's ever touched. And this is kind of the closest you can be able to get to it is at this show, I think. So yeah. Completely handmade aluminum body. Won the Detroit Autorama 2024. I wonder if it runs now. It didn't run at that show. They barely got it to run, so. But yeah, beautiful car. Walk around it a little more. So again, at the Spokane Speed and Custom Show this weekend, if you comment on any of our YouTube videos, Spokane, you'll be put into a draw for a swag pack, and we'll draw next week. Okay, it's a beautiful car. Over $4 million US to build it. This little Fairlane. Definitely went all out on their display when it comes to lights. Right next to this, we have an Edsel. I think was maybe at the Pomona Grand National Show. I thought I seen an Edsel there, but there's so many cars, it's hard to remember them all. Not often you see Edsels though. Kevin has one in the car collection for part of the American Graffiti, but it's definitely not as pretty as this. 53 F100 with the typical flip front hood. I get it now after converting a couple back to normal flip why everybody does this, because it's easy. But I hate it because it hides the engine. Unless you're standing this way. There's a reason Corvette was one of the only guys that really had that. It sucks. But it looks pretty. Beautiful truck. Definitely looks good in a candy red. Beautiful car and all that money put into it. And then they go and do a TMI interior, which isn't a big deal, but man, tell them to make it without that ugly logo. It just sticks out. It's a tough paint job to not look striped, so it does look pretty good. Don't see any zebra stripes in it, so yeah. And then right here is JF's Kaiser. I know this is a super old build, but I don't know exactly when he built this car. Yeah, it's been built a long time. See if he has any information over here on the board of when he brought it to Detroit. But can't remember. That's when he used to call his shop Desert Speed Shop, I guess. Didn't know that history. So yeah, 51 Kaiser Special. Named Contagious. With a shortened 7 inches, chopped 5 inches, channeled 4 inches. So I believe it was one of his first cars. I don't know. Looking good for a car that's been around for many, many years. It's over a dozen years, I believe. Couple cool race cars. Some funny cars here in the back corner. Rat Fink shirts and artwork. Really nice GMC 4-wheel drive here. Box is sitting about 1/8 of an inch too low, but other than that, it looks great. Nice truck. Got a Golf-themed Mustang here. Pretty cool. And right behind us, we got another cool truck. Crew cab, 6772. Hard to tell without the hood on it, but the bodywork's amazing. Nice and straight. Lots of hours put into that thing. Is this a 37 or something? What's this? 34. Bunch more green. It's like a green theme this year. What the heck? Maybe it's just sticking out because I'm getting a green Bronco next week. Alright, now over to another Volkswagen. Speaking of a display with extras well thought out, here's another one. Lots of cool stuff here. 71 VW bus called what Gidget? That gets your pink going. You'll have to wear that pink sweater tomorrow and we'll take a picture in front of it. Turn back this way. They're doing some setup behind us. We'll cut over to these two orange color vehicles and then work our way back around, and then they'll maybe be done doing their setup over there. Another gorgeous car. It's a cool license plate. Kind of reminds us of the BC plate, Parks plate. Some nice stuff here. If you just started watching, there's the Kindig car, the Rumble Bird, 69 Roadrunner. It's a bit of an odd choice, that color of upholstery with a silver car, but I don't mind it. I think it looks kind of good. Kind of a Porsche vibe with that color combo. Nice car, nice straight body work. Looks good. Nice 55 Bel Air. 64 Cornet, or Comet, sorry. And Apache over here. We have one in our shop right now, getting some interior work. Nice factory look restore with modern addition to that seat there to make it a bit more comfortable. This is a cute little car. Truck, I guess. Some funky carpet. All steel 32 Roadster. Whoa, look at this. That is funky. Just have a Chevy truck chassis under there based on the bolt pattern. '40 Cadillac, Fleetwood. 68 Firebird. Oh, this one's for sale. There you go, if you want to buy it. Couple of blower cars here. It's a neat idea with the stuffing in the back here to make it look like it's burning the tires up. Pretty cool idea. Is that Pantera? It's my first guess anyway, I don't know. Yep. 73. I know I've seen it before. I don't know if it was here last year or where I've seen it, but I've seen it. And there's another one over here, a bit more of the stock look. So yeah. Lots of cool stuff here today. And that's pretty much the whole main hall and the hall that we're in this weekend. And there's lots more to show. Well, that's it for now. We are going to head back over to the display and see what's happening over there. Yeah, so again, comment on any of our videos, Spokane, and subscribe to the channel. And the Spokane comment gets you in a entry for a swag pack giveaway. It'll be a couple shirts and hoodies and hats and whatever we have to give. We will put together a nice pack and send it away, everything included. Just like I said, any of our YouTube videos, there's almost 100 up, and as of now, any of those videos, just comment Spokane. Leah will compile all the comments and we'll do a draw sometime later next week. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.